just sat there for like 10 minutes letting that girl cry, sob, red face, everything.
Niggas will lay you down for that cash. Bust through your dough, bust through your glass. Put you on the floor, ask me amigos. Bum Lijon, if you speak fucking Creole. Fry ass like Rio, drop it like T.O. Steak ass like Neo. I be going E.O., never in the trio. Stack your paper up, put it in a cup. No, if you buck, chuck, if you duck. Never know what's up, what's a lion to a cub. Money come and go, better learn when you choke. Don't be a fool, just use your tool. I'm not being friendly, I'm just being cool. I'm like Drake, I'm in my feelings too. I'm about to Harlem shake, I'm about to kill him, ooh. Money in my cup, I'm about to sip.
I'm back with another story time. I'm back with another story time. I'm back with another story time. Yeah, it's your girl, the baddest. If you're new here, yes, this is Baddest Ever TV. Please like this video. Please subscribe to this channel. Please comment below, like or dislike, and things that you would like me to improve or things you would like me to create as far as content. So yeah, so I'm coming back with the bang. You feel me? So yeah, I'm coming with another story time. How to spot sexual abuse, because me as a sexual abuse survivor, and how I feel that I know when a child or, you know, someone is getting abused is signs that I can tell, because I was abused. I was a silent child that was getting abused for years, so I basically can see a person hiding it. I was working at Waffle House, and the Waffle House was in the middle of hotels, so I'm a waitress and I have to wait on tables. It just so happened that it was a family that sat at my table, so I'm like, okay, I might be getting a tip. You know, in my mind, you know, just this is what I'm thinking. So I'm just, you know, observing, you know, putting everything down, trying to get them, you know, comfortable in their booth to get to get ready to order. So the little girl, and she basically, her hand was, you know, she had probably had like a birth defect or something, and she just was not having it. And when her two brothers, because she had two brothers, her mom and her dad, and I don't know if that was her dad or her stepdad or whoever, but he sat down, and the brothers hurried up and sat down by the mom. See, that's 3 people in a seat. She couldn't sit there if they all sat there, so she cried. She had all the seat in the world to be around her dad or whoever he was. So I'm just looking at her, and I'm like, why won't she sit by him, you know? My radar of sexual abuse just, you know, ding dong. Is he hurting her? You know what I'm saying? Is he touching her? Is she doing something to her? She's like, you know, she looks like she can't even defend herself. She has a birth defect. Her hand is, you know, not formed right, and she just was so red and crying. Like, why was she? That ain't because daddy said you can't have candy. That ain't because daddy said anything. That is too much of hurting her. Her tears, her eyes was red. She would not stop crying. I went and got like paper with, like, you know, so you can color. So I was like, let's see if I can make her comfortable. She wasn't having it. She wasn't looking at it. She was looking at wanting to sit by her mom. She didn't want to sit by that dude at all. So next thing you know, the mom switched chairs, and she went over to another booth, and then the little girl sat down by her mama. No more tears. Dry. Gone. That's why I was like, see, this is what I'm talking about. Why she don't want to sit by him. That ain't no, just no crying because she want a toy. That ain't no crying because daddy said no, or you still want to sit by daddy even if you're mad at him. You know what I'm saying? He might have told you you ain't having ice cream in there, but you're going to sit down by him. You're not going to not want to sit by him because of that. No. That's only, to me, looks like abuse. It looks like sexual abuse. Something that I basically felt when I was, you know, getting sexual abuse. I basically didn't want to be around that person. I didn't want to sit by them. I didn't want to be around them at all. At all. And I'm just wondering why the mom didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? So they eat, they do, you know, however they want to do. And the whole time I'm basically watching them. He takes her milk or her juice or her drink and he drinks off of it. She caught him drinking off of her drink. She exploded. Like, when I say she exploded, she started crying. Like, he guilted her, he touched her, he broke her arm or broke her neck, or she was screaming. So I'm like, in my mind, I watched it and I seen it happen. I watched it and I seen it happen. So I'm like, this is another sign. This is what I'm saying. Why is he agitating her? Why would he do that knowing she probably don't like him, knowing that he knows why she's mad? I feel. This is what I'm feeling. I know he's agitated her. He knew she didn't like him, so why would you drink off her drink? That's how I feel. Like, if that's her dad, that's a boyfriend of the mama. And I just couldn't catch myself sometimes looking, and I think he caught me one time. And when he caught at them and seeing and observing things, he started to wrap it up. He was like, oh, everybody got to go. You know, everybody was having to leave and trying to go. And I basically was like, what the heck is going on? Like, I'm like, who would I tell? Like, I don't know the true story. This is just something that I feel. I don't know. From the signs that I'm seeing, it looks like she's being sexual abused, and I'm in silence because the mama not saying nothing. You know, but she's basically disabled. Her arm is disabled, and that people can take advantage of people like that. And I just feel like it was sad to see, because that's just how I felt. When they hurried up and they was about to leave, they basically went and he tried to give me like a big tip, and I was like, in my mind, I'm like, why? You know, because he seen that I seen something, and I just didn't know where they were from. I don't know. I think they were from Zealand, you know. So I was like, I don't know if you know, Florida and Zealand, I don't know how that goes with reporting sexual abuse within children. I just, to this day, I can see it in action, like I was standing there today, how it went down. And I feel that hopefully that little girl is all right. Hopefully whatever happens, somebody tells or finds out, because it's crazy how it looks, how it just don't add up to me for a child to be that historically mad at a father or a man or something, you know, like that. So this story time was a little short. I didn't want to, you know, have it so long, but that's just something that I feel like people need to be aware of and pay attention to. And I pay attention to every little thing. I pay attention to fathers holding their kids, especially little girls, how they hold them, everything. If the little girl doesn't like to be with the dad or doesn't want the dad to touch her or hold her, I feel there's something wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care how a little child feels or does. If a little child is comfortable, she's going to eventually, certain times, going to want to be held by him. Might not be all the time, but not just, I don't want to be with him. No. Crying, going crazy historically, no. There's something wrong there, and I feel like people need to pay attention. And I feel like that lady, either she's blind or she knows what's going on. She just sat there and she didn't do nothing. The girl just cried and she just sat there. As a mother, I couldn't have did that. I would have made sure what is wrong with her and would have been switched seats. She just sat there for like 10 minutes letting that girl cry, sob, red face, everything. I'm just gonna end this video. It's your girl, the baddest, and I'll be back with the bangers, you know what I'm saying? So please like this video, please comment below, Please subscribe to this channel, you know what I'm saying? Comment below some videos you want me to do, period. Please subscribe to this channel. If you got to the end, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm out. I'll be back tomorrow or the day after that. But maybe tomorrow.
The money rooted evil. Niggas will lay you down for that cash. Bust through your dough, bust through your glass. Put you on the floor, ask me amigos. Bum Lijon, if you speak fucking Creole. Fry ass like Rio, drop it like T.O. Steak ass like Neo, I be going E.O. Never in the trio. Stack your paper up, put it in a cup. No, if you buck, chuck, if you duck. Never know what's up, what's a lion to a cub. Money come and go, better learn when you choke. Don't be a fool, just use your tool. I'm not being friendly, I'm just being cool. I'm like Drake, I'm in my feelings too. I'm about to Harlem shake, I'm about to kill him, ooh. Money in my cup, I'm about to sip.